Good evening, everybody. How's everybody feeling? I'm actually gonna go down here. I'm try that again. Good evening. How's everybody feeling? All right, that's good. All right, so I'm a spoken word poet, writer as well. I do freestyle spoken words. So I'm gonna give you three different pieces to help motivate you, the kids as well, to inspire to make an impact into the community. All right, so this first one, I'm going to label this one "Love Yourself." All right, love yourself. Love is the most powerful thing that the world has given us. It is thing that is something that will rattle difficulties and when you seems like mountains seems to be unbroken. Remember the unconditional love that your grandma, mother, and much more in your family have gave you to overcome these difficulties. Love yourself. When you look yourself into the mirror, don't just frown. I need you to bring the sun into your atmosphere, your energy into yourself, and remember that you are a generation, a legacy of your own family. Love yourself. There's so much storms and tribulations and turbulence in this world that it always likes to bring in hate. But I'm trying to tell you now that love is the most impacting word that can make a difference in your life. So remember to love yourself. When it seems like things are seem to be difficult, remember that love is what's going to uplift you to overcome those boundaries. Nothing shall set you down. As long as you have love to remember, you can overcome anything. Dreams, inspirations, destinations, all can be possible with the one word of love. Love yourself. So the next time that you see yourself in that reflection, remember to love yourself and smile. Give yourself the energy, smile like the rising sun. You are the legacy of somebody, so why not smile? You are the legacy of pride. You are the legacy of love. You are the legacy of your family, and you are the legacy of the future generation. Love yourself. Peace. That's the first one. All right. So raise your hand if you ever face difficulties in your own life. Oh, everybody rose their hand that quick. All right. So this piece I'm going to label "Struggle Does Not Define Me." Struggle. Why does it seem like you always are at my doorstep? It seems like every time that I get a breakthrough, you are right at the front door. But you are not going to define me because I remember that one word will always keep me uplifted, and that is faith. But not only that, to believe in myself. Struggle does not define me. Many times, stereotypes is always shouted around the globe. It seems to be rattled into the communication, social media, and much more. And it seems to be all distracted and cluttered in a storm of clouds of likes, comments, and shares. Likes, comments, and shares. Likes, comments, and shares. Doesn't that sound familiar? But don't let that define you. You are your own definition. It's time for you to pick up the pencil and pen, or matter of fact, the paintbrush, and start painting your own image. Why are you giving someone else the pen and pencil to paint your own story? Don't let struggle define yourself. When you look at struggle, look at it as a stepping stool. It seems like this seems to be like the word to reminisce in a church house. And it needs to reminisce into your mind to uplift you that struggle does not define you. If anything, let struggle define your breakthrough because your breakthrough is what everyone is going to be uplifted by. So once you gather your breakthrough, you start to gather your wings, you start to smile within yourself, and then it unlocks this image within for others to see, which is hope. It seems like in this world of cloudiness and desperation and much more, that is the light that we are always looking for each and every day. So don't let struggle define yourself. And I know at times that there may be where it seems like hope seems to be in the far distance. It seems like every time you write a new chapter, another turbulence and twist comes to the story. But again, remember that this twist is another step for your breaking through. So don't let struggle define you. Let your overcoming your own mountains. Let you overcoming your adversity. Let you becoming the dreamer and actually accomplishment. And let you define your own story and grabbing a pen and pencil, the paintbrush, or whatever that you can have to define your creativity, define yourself. And that's how you define yourself, not struggle. Peace. All right, so for the last one, I'm gonna get y'all a little hyped a little bit. So when I say happy, y'all say Juneteenth. Happy, Juneteenth. Happy, Juneteenth. Happy, Juneteenth. Is a celebration that gives me happy and joy. Because in the history books, they seem to define me as something that's stereotypical and seems to put me down on the dirt. But I'm here to remind you that this celebration is, of course, of love and pride and a legacy of hard work and overcoming mountains that people have placed before me. It may have seemed to take a little bit of time to get to the message across, but remember, with everything, patience is a virtue. Because remember, happy, wake up, y'all, happy, happy, because that is our pride and joy. It is a remembrance for our struggles and to tell you and your family and your legacy that I am somebody. I have purpose. And then even though the message took 2 years to get to Galveston to free us, we knew that inside of our soul that we were always truly free because we always had something that would define us with hope, love to overcome any adversity. So again, happy, happy, let that continue to rock the crowd and let it continue to remember us in your own mind as you continue to walk in your own journey. Let that be the spirit that defines you, and let that be the love that helps you carry the weight, and let that be the legacy, the light that always brings something of hope to each another. Let us remind ourselves that Martin Luther King had a dream to unite us all together. And it all started with the inspiration of our own mind. So again, I tell you, happy, 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 peace. And last thing is, I do have a couple of my merch, so if you want to purchase any books and things like that, I'll run a deal. But again, thank you for the opportunity. All right.